Hi guys, welcome to Citizen Mentors. My name is Ketan, and today we're going to talk about XLRI's summer placement for their both the programs, which is HR and the business management. So we're going to talk about both of them. We're going to look at the figures. We're going to look at the recruiters and numbers, and this is for the batch 2019 to 21. So this is like the first year batch. So 20, right? So let's have a look at a couple of recruiters, by the way. So to begin with, sector-wise turnout. So if you talk about HR, you can look at lot of companies, right? They are actually from the service sector because it's very much obvious, right? The service sector companies would need HR because that's what they are dealing with, which is human resource capital. And that's the reason if you look at here, you will be seeing more of the FMCG, automobiles, the IT companies out here. Now, what sort of roles are given as far as the HR is concerned in XLRI? So we start from the basic level. So right from the basic level till we go to the top-notch level, which is the basic level can be the recruitment, the hiring, the onboarding. Then you talk about HR consulting. There's something going to be the little bit elite. Then you have learning and development. Then you have comp and ben. Comp and ben is again one of the super duper kind of a profile that can be given to the HR domain. So that's the another thing. Then we also have HR analytics. Now this is something which is kind of upcoming, and a lot of non-HR guys are also being part of this. So the analytic world is kind of evolving. So HR consulting, we all know that there are companies like Michael Page and all that. I'm just giving an example, right? But we don't know how exactly this is gonna get fit in here. So yeah, definitely. So if anybody want to kind of start with the consulting, see, because consulting as such is not a specialization. Consulting, then you talk about strategy. These are not specialization. These are like subdomains of the management. But again, they are the crucial ones. So if you look at all these companies, you have a startup also. This is Unicorn. Unicorn means Udan is one of the upcoming, like aggressively upcoming and growing startup in the country. I have only given you now this is not the exhaustive list. This is the only couple of recruiters that I could kind of plot here. So there will be like more than that. But you look at the companies, like all big companies in the world. Now let's move ahead. So on the other side, so what do we have? We've got the consulting one. So this is going to be a combination of HR and the BM program, I would say. So again, you have all the biggies out here. You've got PwC, you've got EY, you've got A.T. Kearney, you've got Bain and Company, you've got BCG. So this is also something that you can think about. See, because it has always been a mindset of students that it's only good for HR. But again, when you talk about the BM program, it's a killer program, to be very honest. It works fantastic. Now, understand the best thing, when you talk about IMs, right? Yeah, you have A, B, C, okay? You've got FMS, and then you have XLRI. Now understand this, guys, for the fact I'm making this video when the cat season is starting, right? Understand this, you all know how tough it is to get in these things, right? We all know the cutoffs, the diversity, the background, everything like this. There is a really sometimes freaks out people that abhi main aur kya karu ki yaar mera ABC ho jaye, right? So we know that there is a good amount of uncertainty that exists in these kind of colleges. FMS, high cutoff, and super duper tough interview process. But then understand this, XLRI, ZAT, I understand ZAT is tougher than CAT, but it's doable, it's manageable. You have around about 10 months in your hand, right? And once you're done with this, right, you are getting calls at what, 93 percentile. The female candidates are getting calls like around about 93, 94 percentile, and the guys are getting calls at around about 95 percentile. This is still doable, this is still manageable. And even if you are missing on something like this, trust me, you will not find a huge difference, a big difference as far as these companies are concerned, because these companies are giving sort of the same packages and sort of same profile on the XLRI campus. So I will always tell people, if you are missing on this or if you're really doubtful about this, you can still try this out, because look at these companies. The profile, the packages will be little bit lesser or little bit different than these things, but you cannot expect a marginal kind of difference in this, to be very honest. And that's the reason XLRI is one of the favorite of a lot of students out there. Moving ahead with the BFSI. Now again, breaking the perception or breaking the taboos, I would say. Look at the companies out here. These are all investment bankers, right? When you talk about Citibank, when you talk about Morgan, Goldman, Stancy, RBS, DBS, Axis Capital, ICICI, and others. Others may बहुत सारी companies में होंगे. I've only picked up few of them. Now this is not something I want you guys to kind of pay attention. Look at this thing. Look at this front end roles of investment banking. Okay, front end roles of investment banking. See, it has always been told, even when I was preparing for my MBA, I was always told that it's only going to be A, B, C, and FMS, where the front-end investment banks jobs are actually given. But again, now that's not the reality. You have XLRI. So that's the point, that if you're somebody who's gunning for CAT, you should be looking at ZAT also as a great option for you guys, right? Global and corporate banking, again, one of the like, if we just talk about the global markets, like they've not mentioned, but this global is nothing but the global markets. It's a fabulous profile out there. Corporate banking, we all know. Wealth management, oh, it's given here. Okay, global markets, retail banking. So again, the kind of roles that you are getting, you're not, like, when you talk about the wealth management, right, you are not getting into the relationship manager kind of roles. You are definitely getting roles which are way above. Like, you will be getting into the team management, and let's just say that even if you're getting into relationship manager ka role, your package is gonna be huge. Now let's just say if there is anybody who has done let's say marketing, okay, uska electives hai, us bande ka maan lo marketing ka electives hai, right, and he doesn't really mind working in the relationship management kind of thing. Why wouldn't he mind? Because if he's getting 20 lakhs plus ka package with the incentive, and he got to work with the top notch banks in the country, like Yes Bank, then Stancy, City, and ICICI and Axis of the world, people don't mind, students don't mind, right? It's the great ROI, right? So again, the chances that you have are huge. HR is fabulous. It's not one of the best, it is the best college in the country as of now. But again, it's doing fabulous on the other front also. Fair enough. Okay, now what do we have? We've got FMCG, telecom, media. Okay, you guys can pause the video, go through the entire list. Let me just kind of read this line. The process also saw participation from other firms in this segment, such as Star, Airtel, Vodafone, roles in sales, marketing, product supply, operations, corporate finance, IT, and HR. It's a versatile kind of a college. So again, if you are under impression that when I talk about XLRI, iska matlab sirf HR, it's not the case. You have all the big companies visiting XLRI for diversified profiles. Now, GenMan. Okay, GenMan, this is cherry on the cake, right? Why? Because whatever I've just told you, it's an amazing thing. But like, look at the GenMan. Even these kind of roles are given to BM guys, I would say, predominantly. Okay, even your HR guys can work in the general management. There's something called as human resource strategic management, that is HRSM. I will be making detailed videos on the HR front. There is a lot to talk about HR. I'm going to make that anyway. Now understand this TAS Aditya Birla. What is this? This is International Management Leadership Program, IMLP. I'm a big fan of IMLP, right? And these are the amazing profiles. All these profiles are not the regular one, are not the routine one, or not the monotonous one. All these profiles are not monotonous one. You are actually working in the middle management of a company. Your every decision is actually going to help the company. So you're more working on the strategic level for your company. You're getting the point? So it's more of a leadership kind of role. See, all this company, we know Aditya Birla Group, right? Aditya Birla has the IMLP program. TAS has the IMLP program. Fabulous. Even CapG has the IMLP program. So all the Mahindra also has and Reliance also has. See, all the conglomerates that we talk about, they have the IMLP program. I'll be making a different video on IMLP. Anyway, you can stick to my channel. If not subscribed, guys, kindly subscribe for a quality and real content. Okay. So yeah, so this is what we have as far as the GenMan is concerned. So if anybody is looking forward for GenMan, anybody is looking for manufacturing, IT, ITES, XLRI can be a fabulous option if you are not getting into the ABC and FMS of the world. Okay, you can pause the video, you can have a look at the recruiters. But again, I'm gonna kind of take you guys now on the most important slide. Here it comes. This is nothing but 2021, the summer placement numbers. So the batch got placed within 2 days. I'm not surprised. That's what happens as far as college like XLRI is concerned. 86 recruiters, including 11 first-timers. Awesome. That's nice. There's a growth. The average stipend saw 1.2 lakh per month. So that's going to be 2.4 lakh for the 2 months period. And 2.5 lakhs per month. It's going to be 5 lakhs for the 2 months. Okay. Now, understand this. Most of the guys, when they want to get into ABC and FMS, they are always keen on getting into consulting. But again, guys, now, as I said, the world is growing, we are getting more globalized, and India being the best economy nowadays. I don't know what's going to happen after this coronavirus and all that. But again, if you look at the figures, 16%, candidates were given the offer as far as the consulting is concerned. It's a good number. It's a really good number. I remember last time I made a kind of it was general budget that I covered. I think they had 9%, 6 to 9%. It's double over here. Okay, BFSI 40%, marketing 40%, and BFSI 17%. Business management, okay, students, this was given to the BM. So yeah, so this is what you can understand, that this is something that you can go for. It's not just about the packages, but you also need to understand what sort of companies that you're going to join in and what sort of profiles you're going to join in. And we all know that if you have a great profile will always come with a great and a fabulous kind of package and the designation. You will never see any AVP or any VP earning peanuts. You will never see that. Okay, so guys, that's a review from my side for the XLRI summer internship. A lot of students requested for this, so finally I made it. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and like and share this video. Thank you so much.